Hey guys, Coach Justin from Ultimate Baseball Training, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the ultimate drill to help you stay inside the baseball. And more specifically, we're also going to talk about why it's important to stay inside the baseball and exactly what that means. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So the first thing is, what is staying inside the ball? What does that actually mean? You guys know that I'm a big believer in telling you why you're doing things or what the reasoning behind things is. I don't just want to sit here and tell you, yep, keep your hands inside the ball, stay inside the ball. I think it's very important for your development to know what the heck that means. So in my opinion, what staying inside the ball means is simply staying connected. I use that term a lot, staying connected, because I think it's one of the most important things that a hitter should focus on more than anything else at the plate. We can talk about a million things mechanically, but staying connected is going to cure a lot of your issues. And it's going to help you stay inside the ball without thinking about anything else. So when I say stay connected, when you think two things are connected, what does that mean? They're together, right? They're linked together. Well, in this case, when we go into our swing, I got a ball on a tee here. When I go into my swing, if I keep everything, my hands, my arms, if I keep that tucked in tight to my body, this is connected. You're gonna see my bat is really close to my back shoulder. It's not out here like this, it's really close here. And you're gonna see that I'm staying inside the ball. Doesn't that look like my hands are inside the baseball and I'm gonna make contact with the inside part of the baseball here? Doesn't that look like a strong hitting position? So that's all it is it's staying connected, is keeping everything in tight to your body. And the reason we wanna do that is because that's when we're the strongest, right? An analogy that I love to use is if this was a tree standing here and instead of a baseball bat, I had an axe, right? And I was trying to chop down that tree as quickly and most efficiently as possible without injuring myself or anything like that. How would I do that? Well, first of all, I'd probably wind up like this, right? And what would I do? Would I do this first way where I wind up and I go like this and I hit everything out here? No, that would really hurt, right? Because I'm not connected. This is not the definition of connected. I'm trying to get extension at the point of contact or at the point of the tree. Everything's out and away from my body, and that's gonna really hurt, and that's not really gonna deliver a maximum impact blow on that tree. However, if I back up and I wind up and I do this, that is a much better position, right? And what did I do there? I kept everything tight to my body. And at the point of contact, look, my elbows are bent here. Everything's connected. I'm not out here like this. I'm also not trying to get extension at the point of contact. Everything is connected in tight to my body. And that's what staying inside the ball means. And that's the importance of it because we have more power here and more control. You're probably saying, great, well, now I know that staying inside the ball basically means, another way to put it is staying connected, but why should I focus on that as a hitter? Well, there's a couple reasons why. Number one, it allows you to get on plane with the pitch early, okay? So obviously to maximize our chances of success as a hitter, we want our bat to be on plane early, back here if possible. And then obviously our bat's gonna continue through the zone as we swing, but we also don't wanna come off the ball quick like this. We wanna stay, once I make contact with the ball, let's say my timing's a little off, we wanna still be able to hit that pitch because our bat is still on plane well after contact, and then we finish high, right? But we want to get our bat on plane early and stay in the zone a long time. Well, the whole methodology about staying inside the baseball immediately gets your bat on plane with the pitch way back here. Now that might not be a fair ball, but I'm still on plane with the pitch. I can still foul that pitch off and see another day. But chances are if my timing's good, my bat's gonna be on plane and I'm gonna strike that ball well. So that's the first reason why you wanna stay inside the ball, is because it helps you get on plane with the pitch. The next reason is it helps you with your bat speed and your power, right? I just gave that tree example. And again, I'm gonna repeat, when we are in here tight to our body, see where my hands are? When I'm tight to my body in here, I'm strongest there. I'm not strongest out here. I'm definitely not strongest out here like this. When everything is tight to my body, I'm strongest, and not only that, I'm fastest, which is gonna lead to more bat speed. The more bat speed we have, the harder and further we're gonna hit the ball, the more powerful of a hitter we're gonna be, right? So that's another reason why we wanna focus on staying inside the ball. This would be staying inside the ball. That's a short, quick, powerful swing. This would be not staying inside the ball, and then my barrel's gonna flip out like this. I'm not gonna have any power on the baseball. And And the last reason why we want to stay inside the ball is because that's going to generate the most backspin. So what I mean by backspin is the ball spinning in a backward fashion like this. There's backspin and then there's topspin. We want to avoid topspin. Now, with staying inside the ball, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on hitting slightly, very slightly underneath the equator. We're going to hit the inside part of the ball here, and then it's going to make contact with our bat, and it's going to fly off and get that good backspin that we're looking for. But if we don't stay inside the ball, if we get around the ball, have an around the ball bat path, hit the outside part of the ball, not the inside part, or hit the top instead of slightly below the equator, then what's going to happen, if I go like this, make contact here, roll my wrists over, that's going to be topspin. That's those rollover ground balls to the shortstop. So those are a couple reasons why, very important reasons why, we want to stay inside the ball, keep our hands inside the ball. So 2 mental cues to tell yourself to help yourself stay inside the ball, and then we'll get into this drill, the ultimate drill to stay connected, stay inside the ball. But the 2 tips that I have for you, number 1, let the ball travel, okay? Now it's a misconception that you let the ball travel too much and you hit it way back here. That's not letting the ball travel. I'm not gonna be able to hit the ball out of the catcher's glove. But I see a common problem with players who don't stay inside the ball. What they try to do is they try to go out and get it. They get antsy, they get jumpy, maybe they see, oh, it's a fastball right in my hot zone, right? And what do? They get out over their front foot and they try to go out and hit the ball out here. So that would be like me trying to go out and hit this ball out here. And what that does, when I'm way early like that, when I'm over my front foot, when I don't let the ball get to me, I'm gonna have an around the ball bat path. My wrists are probably gonna already be flipped over. I'm gonna hit the ball on the outside part here, and that's gonna be that rollover that we talked about. So I'm not saying let the ball travel to the catcher's glove, but understand your contact points. Let the ball travel till about your front foot, and it's gonna vary if it's inside, middle, or away, but that's about where you wanna make contact with the ball, out in front of the plate, pretty much even with your front foot. So that's first tip, right? Let the ball travel, don't go out there and get it. And then the second tip, we just talked about this, focus on hitting the inside part of the baseball, okay? Not the outside part, the inside part, slightly below the equator of the ball. So when you're working on a tee, focus on that. I recommend looking out and simulating a pitcher, but when you go into your load and your stride, shift your focus from out there to the inside part and make contact with the inside part of the baseball. That's gonna give you that backspin that you're looking for. All right, now let's get into the drill. All right, I like to call this drill the stay connected drill. For this drill, you're gonna need a foam roller. You can pick these up online at your local sporting goods store, but the reason why I like these is not only are they great to rehab your body and help you recover, but they're great for hitting drills because they provide immediate feedback. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So for this drill, the stay connected drill, I'm gonna act like I'm gonna get in my regular stance the way I would address this baseball. So if we put this aside, I would typically line up about here if I was just going to take regular swings off the tee. Now, where we're going to position the foam roller is even with our back foot and the distance away, we're going to put the knob in our belly button that distance away where our baseball bat is just about touching it. So if I do that, even with my back foot, and that's about the outside part of the plate for me there. That's where I'm gonna put it. And remember, our focus is not on the foam roller. Our focus is just taking regular swings, staying inside the ball, and not making contact with the foam roller. This is good, keep my hands inside the ball. This would be an example of bad, boom, where I make contact with that foam roller. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and really quickly before you leave, I want you to grab my free Bat Speed Boosters workout. I will actually leave a link for that in the first comment, so I'll pin that comment. All you have to do to grab the free workout, click on that link, that'll take you to a page. All I need is your email address, that way I know where to send the free workout and you will get it immediately. It's gonna help you quickly boost your bat speed and your power. So click on that link in the first comment below this video, all right? If you enjoyed this video, leave me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. Get in the comment section, let me know what you'd like to see next in future videos on the channel. And as always, if you're not subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're coming out with new videos every single week and I don't want you to miss any of them, so hit the subscribe button, turn your bell notifications on. And until next time, I'm out.